like to have a 10-foot. I should have brought a 10-foot.
Beautiful boy.
It's gonna be big, I hope, right? That's what we came here for. Let's see. Maybe catch some little ones.
In days of yesterday, the thoughts your mind portrays, your deepest, inmost side, the feelings you can't hide. Today we stand alone, into the night we go, to find your inmost side, the feelings you can't hide. Now yesterday is gone, still the
agent. He's always charging.
Always charging.
Always charging.
This is the one.
73, still doing it. Keeping it real. Real stories, real surf stories.
Mira ese. Se ve borrosa porque está como tirado de la cámara.
Wow, behind the peak.
That
was that big dog.
So epic.
That was dropping
I mean,
straight into it. Life in
It
it.
was my 73rd birthday on Sunday, and I'm just like, wonder if I'm gonna be able to catch some big waves, and you know, warm water, perfect lineup. It was great. The best birthday ever, right?
Wonder no
Amazing.
more.
I know.
How was the setup? Did you like the spot?
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, it's just such a perfect wave. The reef's perfect. It lines up. You know, the waves here in the Caribbean are different than they are in the Pacific. They break, you know, waves a wave, but these break different. They kind of just, they don't line up. You don't see the lines. They just kind of, all of a sudden they pop up, and then some of them sit down, and you got to get ones that just right, and then you can't catch it, and then it just hits the reef and it just jacks. And they're not as powerful, I don't think, either. You know, but of course, you know.
Every wave in the Caribbean has that characteristic.
Yeah, seemed like that.
Every single one that I've seen.
So what
Even the great waves, like soup bowls, silverback, they all have what you described.
Yeah, and when we went and surfed those outer reefs, it was the same thing. I was glad I got one on the head on the outer reef because I felt the power of the wave. It wasn't that, you know, oh my God. I took off at one and it closed out, and I jumped off, and it took me pretty darn deep. You know, it's pretty powerful once you get in the zone. You know, when you're outside where it's breaking, it kind of hits and then backs off.
To be honest,
It's steep drops.
You know, so
Plus you had that whole like just unknown factor, like nobody knew like anything about the waves.
Oh, those, but I mean here too, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Once you get used to it, then it gives you a chance to push it a little deeper. You can take off a little deeper, you can take off a little later, because you know it's not like Mavericks or something like that.
Although you did get worked on one and got dragged.
Oh yeah.
Take us through that.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good. Like I said, I caught a closeout and I made the drop. It was a pretty late drop, and then I was pretty stoked, and I just kind of jumped off. But then the wave just dragged me, and it pulled me pretty deep. It was dark, you know, and my ear kind of, you know, popped and everything. And then I got cleaned up and pulled all the way inside. But like I said, just warm water, you know. It doesn't feel dangerous. It doesn't feel so dangerous. It doesn't feel like cold water is different. 45 minutes now, I can't last more than 45 minutes. I got to catch a wave really quick, a couple waves quick, because after 45 minutes, my body doesn't work anymore. Here, you can extend it a little bit. It's so perfect. I love it here. I'm coming back.
But you didn't give up.
Oh no, never give up. Give up, you lose. If you keep trying, you're playing, and you're winning, man, because we're all going nowhere the same place, you know. There's no goal that some people get to and other people don't. It's about playing the game, you know, sticking in the game, and you've got to play second base, or you get to pitch, or whatever, you know. You still keep playing. Third base coach, it's okay, you know. I'm already thinking what my next chapter is gonna be, but
Well, you're still playing shortstop, so.
I try. No, second position.
Yeah.
A little guy can't throw. Shortstop's too wild. I can't
That
cover
was my spot, so we'd be doing the double plays.
That was good.
How about that moment on the boat out there when we were going into the open ocean from the bay, and like you stood up and people started barking? Like, take us through that. That was a classic moment in history.
Well, it was pretty scary, because I've been in a bunch of boat accidents. I've been in a boat accident on the Amazon at the Puerto Roca, and you know, almost died. I've sailed across the Atlantic Ocean from Canary Islands to Brazil with no motor and a little boat. I've been through a lot of stuff. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna be taken by surprise. So I'm watching this, and it's not safe. There was no plan. Our jet skis left. Nobody knew what they were doing. Didn't know where we were going, and the boat was a whale watching boat for taking tourists out. You know, it wasn't like some, you know, pimped out boat that we knew we were going to go explore for whales. So just I started to feel pretty stressed because I didn't see. It wasn't a thing where we could just go out and we're just going to catch some waves. It was like there was a whole bunch of people that didn't know what to do. So I wanted to be prepared, so I just put on all my safety stuff. And, I cracked my head open last year and almost died, so I kind of want to be alive when my grandson needs me, you know. So I figure if you take all the precautions that you had, I put on my vest, I put on my reef sandals, I put on my helmet, and I had a board out that I was going to grab if we went over, because I didn't know the ability of the captains or anything either, you know. So
if we would have kept heading in the direction we were, we would have encountered at least one wave, and that boat wasn't ready for a wave.
No, it wasn't ready for it. I mean, those guys, in retrospect, they were pretty good. They knew what they were doing, and you gotta assume they do, or you gotta hope they do. Which where we were at was you gotta hope you do. We couldn't assume anything. And one of the captains started drinking a beer, and it's like, geez, you know. And I started surfing at 12. I started organizing surf contests at 15. I started shaping at 17. This is all I've done my whole life. But I organize events, you know. And
thank you for having me.
It's not like what I've done. You know, it was not up to the level that I felt secure with.
I know.
And it was to nobody's fault.
Every time.
It's just we got in late because it was farther than we thought. Towing a trailer. We didn't even get to see the lay of the land. It was just nothing was planned. And like the one kid, Roberto, he goes, when you get asked if you want some rum, he says, hasta con mi mano lo tomo. And that's how we had to improvise the whole time. But we got waves.
We're gonna eat together there.
We got waves. It was epic.